You know, I agree with the person who said when Christ calls us to seek the well-being of the city in which we dwell, that I can't do that if I'm sitting at my desk. I've got to get out there in that city, in our county, and share God's love out there in the world.
Bold Justice is something very, very unique in the sense that it gives you the chance to band together with people that you don't know, people who are different from you in a lot of different ways, except for two things. They want to help people, and they believe in a God who makes that possible.
Bold Justice I've been involved with for about 4 to 5 years.
Well, I've been involved with Bold Justice since about 2009.
My involvement with Bold Justice has been, this will be my 3rd year.
I was about 17 at the time, and my pastor asked me if I'd like to be a part of Bold Justice, and I jumped at the chance. I was at a bunch of the planning meetings. I went to the Nehemiah Action.
I think it gives me the feeling of community, that we are one, and we're standing as one to represent Christ. Back
in 2010, the Nehemiah Action, one of the things that it was centered around was this child reading. Okay, I'm about to go to college, but there are a bunch of kids who, they're struggling to read. They're not going to have maybe the same educational opportunities that I do. And that's not necessarily fair. That's not really fair to them. So it was really, really cool to be a part of making a change, to give kids that opportunity.
Same thing also would be, I think, with the elderly, having a mother that had dementia and having a mother-in-law now who suffers from Alzheimer's. It's important that we are involved and stand with people that need us, especially the elderly.
I was involved with the Youth Citation Program. I was a big sister years ago to a girl who was a daughter of a drug addict. She wasn't cut breaks. She needed help, and she didn't have anyone to advocate for her. So when I saw that issue come up, I knew I wanted to be there.
So this new issue of mental health is important to me because I see it almost on a daily basis in our practice.
I think I know it's touched me many times and many people in my life.
People are really sick and they don't have anybody that helps them much. They are dependent on medicine that they don't get anymore because of laws that have changed. Once they're in trouble, they get thrown into jail, they don't get out, nobody cares about them. So I feel that new issue is really very pertinent, and we see it every day.
Love mercy, walk humbly with your God. Seek justice, love mercy, walk humbly with your God.
Well, my faith inspires me to do justice because I feel like, as a Christian, it's not just my responsibility to try to make the world better and make my community better. It's a privilege that I have.
God has blessed me and my family tremendously.
I think feeling that I myself, I have a pretty privileged life. I feel I need to do something to give back, and I want to be humble, and I want to be kind and do something for others.
And I believe that we all need to carry one another's burdens, and I know from personal experience that showing up to elected officials makes a difference. And we need to show up for those people who cannot show up for themselves.
It's a really powerful thing to be a part of, to look around and see all these other people who want change so badly that they're willing to band together and say, let our voice be heard, let us, this is a problem and we want to see it fixed, and to go to officials and tell them, we want to see this problem fixed, please help us.
I would also say to the people of St. Paul that you can't love the city just sitting in a sanctuary in sacred space. You have to get out there into our world where we join together, and we're privileged to join together with other Christians.
And let's show them that we are united, that everybody counts, and you need to be there to show that we are caring and we are people of Christ.
And we do that together to speak with one voice on behalf of others whose voices often are not heard.
And let's do this. Bold justice.